Colonial near the Forum, where we're not seeing any backups just yet as cars make their way into I-75. Here on my maps, I'm going to show you at the speed we are moving. So if you're going northbound, you're seeing speeds in the 70s, southbound speeds in the 70s as well. US 41, you're all clear and green with speeds in the 40s there. Now, if you're making a drive and you're using Alligator Alley this morning, you're going to see speeds in the 70s. And I've been watching this for you guys. I haven't seen any crashes on I-75 at all. I mean, even as you make your way into Marco Island, you are smooth and green to go with speeds in the 60s. That's your Wink News traffic. Where vehicles are just cruising by as they make their way into Fort Myers. Now I'm going to move into my maps and I'm going to show you at the speed we are moving. So on our maps, we are moving in the 60s there on that midpoint bridge. And if you're using the Cape Coral Bridge, you are moving in the 40s as you head out the door this morning. That's your Wink News traffic. Myers, you're going to find gas at $4.09 on that Marathon on Colonial Boulevard and Metro. In Cape Coral, you're going to want to head to the Sunoco on Santa Barbara Boulevard and Southwest 22nd Terrace. You're going to find gas for $4.07 there. And then in Lehigh Acres on that Mobile on Leland Heights Boulevard and Homestead Road, $4.39. Now, in Charlotte County, you're going to find the most affordable option on the Murphy USA on Jones Loop Road and Taylor Road for $4.12. And I'm sorry, Collier County, but the most affordable price I could find is $4.39 at the Shell on Collier Boulevard and 18th Avenue Southwest. That's your Pump Patrol.
All right, Mariaregina, thank you. Well, this
morning where we are starting to see those vehicles head toward I-75 there, and we're also starting to see more movement on the road. So heading into our maps here, I'm going to show you at the speeds we're moving. So if you are using that northbound lane, expect to see speeds in the 70s there. So you're moving along quite nicely. Now, if you're using the other lane, you're going to see speeds in the 50s there as you make your way into Naples. So just keep that in mind as you head out the door this morning. US 41, you're looking fantastic with no crashes there. Now, if you are making your way toward Alligator Alley, expect speeds in the 70s this morning. That's your Wink News traffic. You off with a live look near Colonial and 6 Mile Cypress, where we're starting to see that traffic build up this morning as cars get into work this morning. Moving into our maps here, I'm going to show you what we're seeing. So if you are taking Gunnery this morning, you can expect those usual slowdowns. We're seeing speeds in the 20s there. Lee Boulevard, as cars head into Fort Myers, we're also seeing a bit of slowdowns in that area. Daniels Parkway, our usual slowdowns there. As you head into Cape Coral, I'm not really seeing much delays in that area. And moving along into Collier County, we are seeing mostly green, but right here on Immokalee Road, using those west and eastbound lanes, expect speeds in the 50s there. That's your Wink News traffic.
Crazy. These 3 people you see here now behind bars, including a victim's wife, all in connection to a violent home robbery. It happened in Hendry County on East State Road 80 Monday night, and detectives say Michael Calafet Caladrone and Jose Calafet Perez attacked a 52-year-old man right outside his home. But detectives also say Flora Gonzalez, you see there on the end, the victim's wife, helped plan the robbery and watch the attack happen. Deputies say the suspect tied up the victim with zip ties and demanded $18,000. All 3 now being held in the Hendry County Jail without bond.
On Colonial here, we're seeing those cars make their way onto I-75 there, but it's looking mostly cleared. You'd think there'd be more traffic at this time right here, but you're moving along quite nicely this Friday morning. Moving into our maps, I'm going to show you at the speeds we're moving. So if you are going southbound, you are green and good to go. Speeds are in the 70s there, nothing to worry about. And then if you're going southbound, expect to see some major slowdowns from Alico all the way down to Bonita Beach Road. That's usually what we see this time in the morning. US 41, you are all clear to go with speeds in the 50s there. Not much delays, a tiny bit there in that Estero area, but once you get past that, you are green and good to go. That's your Wink News traffic.
Oh, those poor girls, and they will never forget that night. Wink News reporter Summer Senni live for us outside the Lee County Courthouse now this morning. So, Summer, what can we expect to see happen in court today? Sneak peek of a brand new resort coming to Fort Myers Beach. So this is the site where the new Silver Sands Resort will be built. You see it here. This lot has sat empty since Hurricane Ian destroyed what used to be the Cottage Hotel. So right now you can see it's being used for parking and the temporary trailer for the Lee County Sheriff's Office. The site for the new resort is right here on Estero Boulevard. High school band director was shot and killed at his front door. His killers a group of his own students who called themselves the Lords of Chaos.
Yes, the Wink News anchor Amanda Hall and Chris Stefani, they go inside this case, speaking with detectives, family, even one of those killers who's now serving the rest of his life behind bars.